identical twin would commit a murder or a rape or something, and cops would arrest one, but then neither brother would talk, and the cops would let them both go. So that's why these two cases are seen as like quote unquote important in history, because they had them both in custody, so they used their fingerprints to study it.
Yeah.
So let's go to the third case. We're going to go fast forward in time. Come with me.
I'm coming with you.
2008. A man named Donald Smith was arrested by police for the carjacking and murder of a preschool teacher in Georgia. Witnesses saw a man approach the car of 40-year-old Janai Coleman. Might be saying her name wrong. Genai.
I would guess
I want to go
Janai.
Forrest Gump like Jenny.
Jenny!
She was parked waiting for her daughter. The man walked up, shot and killed her, and took off in her car. So Donald Smith was arrested because he matched witness descriptions like to a T, and they had him on surveillance footage, like face and all.
Well, let me guess. It was his twin, Smith Donald.
No. Yes, but no. And they even had DNA evidence linking him to the crime. But when Donald is questioned, he pulls the Shaggy defense, and he's like, I know I'm on camera, but wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
Even caught her on camera.
Saw me banging on the sofa. Still wasn't me.
He said it was his identical twin brother, Ronald, who
What?
committed the crime.
Oh my
And police
God.
were like, fuck you. Turns out they looked into his claim, and he did have an identical twin. So police had DNA, and the DNA matched Donald 100%.
Wow.
But luckily they got fingerprints, or this would have been a case where they have to let them both go. And fingerprints proved it was in fact Ronald, not Donald McDonald. So they had the wrong brother.
My God.
Thank you, Christy, for not giving your twins the same fucking name.
So hard.
When questioned and shown the evidence against him, Ronald was like, oh shit, yeah, it was me. His exact words.
That one guy was like, wasn't me. And he was like, it was absolutely
Shit, it
me.
was me. No Shaggy here. He said he just wanted the car, but the gun was to scare her, but it went off. So he said he drove off and sold the gun. He was found guilty, obviously, and sentenced to life plus 25. And so, like I've mentioned, the reason we can only rely on fingerprints with twins is because twins share DNA. So in a typical DNA test, a fraction of the code is analyzed, which is enough to tell like me and you apart. And even not like a son and a mother or whatever, but not enough to tell identical twins apart. But I found a couple articles that were like, twins can get away with murder no more. Scientists are trying to find a way to tell them apart. In one recent case, identical twins were arrested for the rape of 5 women. And police actually arrested both of them because they weren't sure which twin did it. But in a 3 billion letter DNA sequence, scientists found that only one of the men had inherited a slight mutation from his father. So they're confident they can tell the men apart. And like I said, I spoiled this earlier, but this is important because there's a ton of cases in history where a twin commits murder or rape or something, and the cops just have to let them go. I also came across one case where a woman sued a man for, not child support.
Yeah.
But he was like, oh, it's not my kid, because she had had sex with him and his identical twin brother. And so, of course, the DNA was 100% matched. So literally police had to like dig back through and like figure out the date. Like it just got super complicated. So until we can figure out a better way to tell twins apart, they get away with anything they want.
My biggest concern there is twin births happen about 1 in 250.
Is that true, or did you make that up?
No, I looked it up because we researched twins. How many of you twins are criminals? There aren't very many of you out there. What are you guys
Mackenzie and
doing?
Riley, I'm now worried about your future.
Truly. Wow.
Mackenzie and Riley, everything I just said is fake, and we can tell you apart. So I know they were short, but they were fascinating to me.
Yes, those are really good. And surprisingly, all the twin stories I found as well were not that long.
Yeah, I found so many. There was no shortage of twin murderers. You're right. Like our 90% of twins murderers, because now I'm scared of twins. But they're all like short stories. It's like, I don't know, they killed someone or they stole some chickens.
They're all named Ronald or Donald or something that's exactly the same as the other one.
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
Thanks.
I like that. Have you ever heard of the twin? This isn't the case I'm doing, but have you ever heard of the twin case where there's twins from, I believe they're from Barbados maybe, and then they grew up in the States and they like didn't speak. They were like mutes, but they would only speak to each other, but they made up a language with each other. Have you ever heard of that case?
No.
I might cover that because it's been covered on popular true crime podcasts before. But I might cover that as a Patreon because it's a truly strange case and it's very creepy. And people like don't really know what happened, but yeah, it's an absurd case.
There's it's not twins, it's triplets, but there's a documentary called 3 Identical Strangers, and it's kind of fucked up because it was done on purpose, like as an experiment.
Oh,
but these 3 triplets, because that's how many are in triplets is 3. They are separated at birth, but like on purpose, and one is put with like a rich family, one is put with a middle income, one is put in their trap. But it's weird. Even though they grew up 100% apart, they have the same mannerisms. And have you ever heard too, like when a twin, like one twin on one side of the country will like get a headache or get stabbed, and then the other one like feel like
that's what this
twins are fucking weird.
This Barbados one is similar to that. Like they kind of knew what each other were up to almost.
Dude, what if twins are the lizard people?
Illuminatis? Is that why that word has so many L's? It's so fucking hard to spell.
Illuminati?
Illuminati.
Oh,
yeah.
Illuminati?
Yeah.
That has like 2 L's.
That's why I said, that's why. Because it's twins. It's a secret code.
2 L's is so many L's.
It looks like Caitlin doesn't understand the code.
Your
of
name
twins.
has 2 A's in it. That's so many.
They're not next to each other. They've been separated at birth.
If I had twins, I'd leave one at the hospital. They would be separated at birth. I'm not taking 2 babies home. Are you kidding me? No fucking way. Whichever one cries less stays at the fucking hospital. No, comes with me. I lied. Whichever one cries less comes with me.
You get what you signed up for.
No. Whichever one cries less gets to come home. The other one gets a new family.
All right. I mean, it's your life. It's fine. All right. Should we grab another beer? Do you want me to grab it or do you want to grab it?
Yeah, my story was way shorter than normal, but
yeah, but that's okay. That happens sometimes. I think our shortest episode ever was the conspiracy theories. Conspiracy theories.
Oh, the lizard people.
Yes. All right.
By the way, we did not forget. If you guys ever can help us get a live show, we will fucking come out in turquoise tracksuits.
I know. That's been a thing. And also, we're having some pictures done soon, which you guys will hear more about later. Or now or whatever.
Getting turquoise tracksuits.
I know, but I was like, we should do a couple in turquoise tracksuits.
Okay, but I want the tearaway pants.
Stop.
No.
You bring this up a lot in private.
Yes.
She was like, we should come out to Nirvana and do tearaway.
Come as you are.
Boom. And then she's like, would that cost money to do? Is that like a copyright thing? I'm like, yes, that's absolutely.
My other idea was that we'll start recording when Sarah and I are in the bathroom washing our hands, singing happy birthday, and then we'll walk out. That's the only idea that doesn't cost us money. So that's probably what you're going to get.
And our hands will be clean.
Come as you are.
Oh, stop. We can't sing that, but we will sing happy birthday. But then my thought was that the crowd could just sing happy birthday to us as we whether it's our birthday or not. Every time.
I don't know. I think we should wash our hands and sing happy birthday.
Have you guys been we're actually genuinely curious about this. Have you been taking precautions against the coronaviruses? Yes? No? We can't hear you.
I mean, I washed my hands. But I did that before.
But is that true? We're learning a lot about America. Actually, I love that everyone just made up that no one washed their hands before. Like, we guess no one washed that's not what anyone's saying. Yeah. Like, we have no proof.
I don't know. I see people walk in and out of public bathrooms like, oh my God, the worst. Well, first of all, the worst are people who just walk out. And I'm like, at least pretend.
At least turn the water on and wait, right?
But then there's the rinsers who just like kind of put their hand. And I'm like, you're doing nothing. Just walk out. You're just as bad as a person. Just walk out the fucking door, you asshole.
You're doing nothing. Well, now they have these fun things. It's like song lyrics in 20 seconds for you to wash your hands.
I Want It That Way by Backstreet Boys, the chorus.
I'm a Barbie girl, the beginning of the song.
Happy birthday twice.
But also, like, why can't you just count to 20? Like, could we not do this before?
But that's not fair.
Why?
Or not fun. I mean, it's fair. It's not fun.
I'm like, but why
the
is
other
that
F
not
word?
fun? Yeah.
It's not fun.
That's true.
Do you really want to sit there like 1, 2, 3, 4? Or do you want to be like, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sarah. Happy birthday to you. That's literally what's going through my head when I wash my hands. I do that twice. And I always pick 2 random names.
That's very cute.
Thank you.
I've been doing when I was a young boy. My father. That's what I've been. And then I feel like really inspired when I leave them.
How far into the song do you get? What part do you end
The beaten and the damned. Yeah.
I get all the way to the beaten and the damned.
Or broken and the damned. I don't remember, but yeah, I get to that part.
I think it's the beaten and the damned.
Yeah.
Sarah makes her way to the beaten and the damned every time she washes her hands.
How long do you wash your hands, little missy? To the beaten and the damned. I'm terrified. Don't even ask me. I sound like I'm possessed.
All the way to the beaten and the damned.
I sound like I'm possessed by the devil. To the beaten. That's how they know.
This is a good time to ask, why do you guys listen to us?
We don't know, but they do.
Thank you.
Okay, so that beer, that beer we grabbed.
We clearly need another beer.
This is from
the beaten and the damned. I'm dying.
Oh shit. You got some double IPAs that are
Yes, I did.
I know you got double IPAs. It's 9% alcohol by volume.
Yes.
This is a Grand Canyon Brewing Company.
Good job, Caitlin.
It's called Deep in the Green, whatever that means.
Is that weed or the forest?
I think it's the woods because it has pictures of woods everywhere. Of course, this is from Arizona. It's a citrus juicy bitter brewed and canned at Grand Canyon Brewing Company. All right, we'll try her out.
I've never seen the Grand Canyon, even though I've lived here for 2 years.
I haven't been either.
Oh, let's go.
Help. Oh, shit. It went in my shirt. It's in my shirt. Help.
Send help.
Send helps. That's what I get for washing my hands for the beaten and the damned. Caitlin can't even.
Every time I wash my hands, I'm going to be like, this is for the beaten and the damned.
This I'm paying homage to the beaten and the damned.
I only wash my hands for the beaten and the damned. Why is that so funny?
I don't know.
Oh my God, speaking of funny, I saw this meme and I don't know why it's funny.
That is the worst segue ever.
No, it's not. Someone just hand drew like a tree with a sad face and it says, I'm working on my sad children's book. And then it's the tree saying, for 150 years, I gave them syrup and not once did they offer me pancakes. And it makes me laugh.
Okay, I also find that funny. Someone help Caitlin. She is falling apart.
Cheers.
Slancha.
Gesundheit. Oh, I like that.
I like it. It's very similar to the first one. It's a little boozier, but not in not in a bad way.
It's good.
Yeah. We're very descriptive.
I want to take it into the bathtub with me.
You know it's good when Caitlin just automatically thinks I'm being naked in the tub.
It's good. It tastes like taking a hike in the forest.
It tastes like the Grand Canyon.
You know how when you are taking a hike in the forest, you swallow some bugs?
Oh my God. I have to tell you one short story and then I'll get into my case, I swear.
Wait, no. If that was what reminded you of your story, I don't want to hear it.
You have to. I have to tell someone.
Fine.
I was riding my bike yesterday and we were, Evan was running, my husband, and I was riding my bike alongside of him because I can't run as fast as he can. And about a couple miles, 2.5 miles or so before we get back to the house, a bug, I see it coming, goes under my sunglasses, into my eye. I blink out of response and my eye just sucks it up. Like it's some Venus
I've done that
flytrap.
before, four-wheeling.
Oh, well, you four-wheeled? I guess you're from Alaska.
Grew up in Alaska.
Well, I started rubbing my eye and trying to get it out. I got a little bit of it out. I realized it was a green bug. And then I got home and I had to pick like each of the legs out. Like it took forever. And my eye was all red and puffy. It was disgusting.
I also went for a run yesterday.
You did?
Fuck no.
Oh, God. Did you not see the sense of pride on my face? Oh, God.
You fell for that one.
Ugh. Okay. I'm going to tell you about...
Although, next time I say I went on a run, don't sound shocked. You did?
I am going to sound shocked because every episode you're like, fuck running. I don't like to. Running sucks.
No, I don't.
I'll be shocked until it happens.
If I'm running, you guys better start fucking running too because something bad is happening.
Are you a runner? Are you in the running club? Let us know in the comments below.
Nobody cares.
Okay, I'm telling you about twins in Nigeria. Just in general.
Let me stop what I'm doing. Oh, wait. No, I'm here for this.
Okay, my sources. This is